Well, that nasty side of Kylan came out on Thursday's elimination or eviction episode. Kylan getting blindsided. We finally get a blindside, and Kylan's reaction was worth it. I've been saying for a long time now, since Kylan's second HOH, the reasons why I don't like him. And it comes down to the fact that he's a punk ass bitch. That is what Kylan really truly is. I mean, he he's a Cancer. That's his astrology sign. I like to talk about astrology, but I'm not even going to use that as an excuse for Kylan for always being so emotional in this game, because he went really low tonight talking about Xavier's nephew, Xavier recently losing his brother, and yeah, so Kylan's always going for low digs at people. Usually it's in private or behind people's backs. Tonight it was up front, but I just feel like I'd listen to someone actually try and say like Xavier was the bitch in this situation. But what's Xavier supposed to do? Take a swing and then, lose the $750,000 that he's likely about to win? That's just fucking stupid. So Xavier's the calm one. Kylan's the emotional one. Kylan's been an emotional twat this entire fucking game. That's what Kylan has been since the beginning when he was a crybaby mess. So it's no surprise to me that Kylan goes out this way. So yeah. And Kylan doesn't even have room to talk. He did the same kind of shit to Tiffany last week, cutting Tiffany, which was a huge mistake on Kylan's part, really, because I think Tiffany actually did want to work with him. Tiffany was trying to make that final four with her, Hannah, Kylan, and Xavier. I mean, it was stupid for both Tiffany and Kylan in hindsight to try and make that with Xavier, because Xavier's truly playing everybody's asses. But I enjoyed the blind side. I'm glad we got a blind side, and Kylan's reaction expected from me. I've been saying since Kylan's second HOH that he just likes to talk shit, take low blows at people. He's ignorant as fuck. I talked about how he talked about Oz's heritage being African. Like he knew what he was talking about Africa, and then he said shit about Tiffany's son and how he should have wrote in his letter to Tiffany to warn Tiffany to be loyal to Kylan. So Kylan's ego has always been huge. And frankly, the reason Kylan was so upset, he's upset with himself. He can't live with himself that he got outplayed in this game, that he trusted Xavier and Xavier cut his ass, because that's the fucking game. What a concept. Xavier played the game, cut the player he might have had a hard time against in this challenge, or the player that he might have had a hard time against beating in the end. Smart move by Xavier. And it's already showing that it was a smart move from Xavier, because Xavier did win part one of the final HOH, to be expected. And so it comes down to Ozza versus Derek Fraser now. If Derek Fraser happens to beat Ozza, Xavier's won this game. If Ozza wins, then I guess she has one last shot to beat Xavier in the end. Ozza has a shot if she makes that final challenge against Xavier, and it's a memory comp. Don't count Ozza out from winning this game. I don't see it happening. I see Xavier running away with this. But I'll tell you now, if Ozza somehow wins this game, I'm going to make the most extra video of all time. So just expect that. I'm going to be holding a funeral for Ozza haters, and it's going to be a funeral for the haters and a celebration for Oz's social game win from all the idiots talking about the game this season that don't count social games. And speaking of social games, once again, let's just commend both Xavier and Ozza for their great social games. Even Derek Fraser had a good social game, but like I said, he did not have even close to as good of a social game as Ozza, and Xavier had. Derek Fraser can keep being the greatest of all time in his own mind, but he is just simply not. So yeah, this was a quick update because the feeds were off for most of the day until tonight, and the drama all happened on the episode between Kylan and Xavier. Kylan, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, the messy bitch in me would like to see Kylan back as a player, because Kylan's not a boring player. I don't like him at all, but he will bring drama. He brings mess. He brings just messy gameplay that I do enjoy watching, but he's truly not a great person. So that's really all I have to say. Xavier one challenge away, one comp away from winning this game this season, being the first Black winner on BBUS.